You're alive. Are you really here, or is this another trick? Then he's still alive. Thank the gods. But you can't stay. You have to leave before they find you here. You don't understand. They've done something to me. I can't leave. It's hard to describe. My memories, my feelings, they've been fragmented, ripped apart. And all the fragmented pieces have been locked away in different parts of the Foundry. I've tried. The Daedra took everything. My willpower, my courage, my sense of self. I'm an empty shell. And the fragments are reflections of my worst fears and most painful memories. I can't. I don't think I can face them. I'll do my best. Lead on. These lost souls are barely aware of their humanity. The guards don't even beat them anymore. Looks like my childhood home in Skyrim. My parents' graves. My mother died in childbirth. My father was distant. Cold. I think he blamed me for my mother's death. I ran off to become a mercenary when I was 16. I never saw my father again. He was murdered by an old enemy. Father? Papa? Is that you?
Bleed, you bastard! Die like the monster you are!
Who are you? Why does Lyris walk with you? In life, I was Gjaldr, father to Lyris. My spirit was torn from its rest and brought to this foul place. The Daedra forced me to experience my own murder again and again. I thought my torment would never end. I don't understand. Lyris was always a free spirit. Why would my presence bind her here? Lyris, is this true, child?
You were always so cold. So distant. My mother died giving me life. It was my fault. I should never have been born.
Lyris, look at me. The blood of giants flows through my veins. Your mother was a Nord. I gave her my seed without thought for her safety. That's why she died. Not because of you, child. Because of me.
I thought you blamed me. You You couldn't even look at me, Papa.
Do you not see? When I looked at you, I saw her face. I loved her, child, just as I love you, more than life itself. We cannot change the past, nor should we cling to it. You must not let these feelings haunt you. Let them go. Let me go.
I love you too, Papa. Rest now. Be at peace. He's gone. Come on, let's get out of here. This place is a labyrinth of hopelessness built to compound the misery of those who labor here.
Stashed them in the footlockers all around camp. I bet the commander makes her run 50 laps this time.
50. Let's hope the beast gives a lashing.
All right, let's get back to it. Act natural.
Legend North slave. Rot here forever.
Did you find something? Did you find something? Did you find something? I can't believe it. This armor is who I am. It's what I am. A warrior without her armor is like a bear without claws. Excellent. I'm ready. Watch your step. All the mining has made these tunnels unstable. You traitorous bastard. I should have expected to find you here.
Don't be a fool, Titanborn. I'm trying to help you. Your hatred poisons you. Warriors are like steel. When you lose your temper, you lose your worth.
Help me. You betrayed us all, then went back to licking Manny Marco's boot before the smoke cleared.
I did what I had to do. And as a show of my good intentions, I have a gift for you. But be warned, Cold Harbor will not give it up easily.
Is that... Sure, Bones, it is. Vestige, that's my battle axe! it's good to have you back. Are you thirsty for Daedric blood, old friend? My axe. Oh, it feels good to have it back. It's part of me. Losing it was like losing an arm. I don't know. I don't trust him, and I never will. But it's odd. The blind hatred I felt when I saw him... I could have strangled him with my bare hands. But now... I think he was right. That hatred was poisoning me. Better. Stronger. Almost whole again. Isn't that strange? I feel powerful enough to take on Umaril the Unfeathered himself. I feel... like a warrior again. We're not done yet. We need to keep moving forward. The passage is blocked by a rock slide. But now that I have my axe back, I might be able to break through it. Stand back. No damn pile of pebbles is gonna stop me now. So many Daedric beasties, so little time. We need to keep moving. Did you hear that? That sounded like... It couldn't be. Sai, what's happened to you? What have they done?
Lyris. Lyris. I can see you. Are you really there?
Sai, it's me. We're seeing some kind of vision of you. Do you know where you are?
I don't know. They're torturing me. They want the Amulet of Kings. Want me to tell them where it's hidden. But I haven't broken. Not yet.
Sai, you need to hold on. We're going to find you. I'll make sure of it. We'll find you. Somehow we'll get you out of there. Sai? Sai! No! Bring him back, you bastards! That was no trick. That was Sai Sahan. Sai's a friend. Maybe my best friend. We need to find him and get him out of there. We need to tell the Prophet about this. He'll know what to do. But first, we need to find a way out of here. I don't care what else they throw at us. Nothing's going to keep me from helping Sai. Something's wrong. All the doubt, fear, loneliness. It's all coming back. I have to push through this. Let's go. In years. Like I've been reborn. And I owe it all to you. Thank you. Let's get out of here. We need to rescue Sai. Then we've got a world to save. Yes, Prophet, I'm fine. The vestige freed my mind from the Daedra's control.
All into chaos.
They won't take me again. Not alive, at least. Prophet, Manamarco captured Sai Sahan. He's torturing him to find out where the Amulet of Kings is hidden. We have to rescue him.
You brought Lyris back, and largely intact from the look of her. And she will need time to recover. One does not leave such a place unscarred. What did he say? Did Sai tell you where he is being held? Then we must locate him before Menimarco forces him to reveal the amulet's hiding place. As you saw in my visions, the amulet's misuse ripped a hole in the barrier that protects Tamriel from the forces of oblivion. That damage must be undone, and the amulet is the key. But to find the amulet, we must first locate Sai Sahan. For now you must leave me to my meditation. I must set my mind to the task of locating Sai Sahan. Until then, embrace the unknowable. The drops of water cannot know themselves to be a river, yet the river flows on. Perhaps it was simply arrogance. Perhaps it was all part of his grand scheme. Who can know the logic of a Daedric prince? I will call upon you again when the time is right. Farewell, Vestige.
They came from nowhere. By boat, maybe. Never been this far inland. Captain Saranya. Maoma pirates. They've taken South Beacon. My captain, my crew, all captured. They took control of the lighthouse. This is bad. With South Beacon as a staging area, they can raid the Somerset Isles at will. I can make it back to Volkelgard. You have to find Captain Saranya. She'll know what to do. She's a prisoner in the Malmö camp, down on the beach. Please, hurry.
Well met, stranger. As you may have noticed, I'm not at liberty to stand and greet you properly. They mean to invade Volkelgard. Their plan is to use the lighthouse at South Beacon to communicate with their fleet. We need to stop them. You have more important things to attend to? Don't answer. That was rhetorical. 3 of my scouts are being held captive. Free them and have them meet me at Skylight Beach. I'll scout the lighthouse and find a way to gain entry.
Maoma scum. They took us by surprise. Did the captain send you? Skylight Beach? Huh. I know just where it is. Good luck.
Didn't expect to see a friendly face. Get me out of here. Never better. Clever woman, our captain. Skylight Beach is our old drinking spot. Few would know that. Naming it as the rendezvous point tells me that your message is genuine. Thank you.
Pleased to meet you, I'm sure. These damnable Maoma are not the most charitable of hosts. The captain's wish is my obligation. See you at the beach.
Tildur, the lighthouse keeper, was spared. I don't think they considered him a threat. He says the Maoma are using the lighthouse beacon to send messages to their ships. We can't wait for reinforcements. We need to take action, now. The lighthouse is solid stone, but even stone can burn with the right mixture of kindled pitch and fire salts. Tildur can tell you where to find the necessary ingredients. Use this glass vial. One well-placed fire flask should be just the trick. Tildur says the Maormer placed a magical ward on the lighthouse door. I need to figure a way through it. Go, quickly. I'll locate... We haven't much time. You'll need fire salts and kindle pitch to destroy the beacon. Talk to Tildur. He'll know where you can find them. Then do it quickly. We're running out of time. They took us off guard. Came in quietly in rowboats. Snuck right past the Auridon fleet without so much as a by your leave. We never saw them coming. South Beacon's on the west coast. There's little more than a strait between here and the Somerset Isles. Historically, it's been easy to defend. I wish I knew how they made it past our fleet. Most were thieves and highwaymen before they joined up. I offered them a fresh start. Now they're some of the best scouts and assassins in the Dominion. Unfortunately, those skills don't help much in a stand-up fight.
Rid Auridon of that murderous scum, even if you have to burn my lighthouse to the ground. A mixture of kindle pitch and fire salts burns bright as the sun. Toss it into the heart of the beacon, and the stone will melt like butter on a hearthstone. The Maormer use fire salts to warm their food on long voyages. They should have a supply in the hold of the ship moored in the harbor. I have stores stashed in a cave on the backside of this island. You'll find a bag of kindle pitch among them. More than enough to reduce the lighthouse to slag.
The shallows in this bay are treacherous, but the Maormer navigated through those reefs like they've been doing it their whole lives. And unusual. Auradon has one of the finest fleets in all of Tamriel, but they slipped through our patrols without raising an eyebrow. It's like they knew our precise movements in advance. Not among this troop. I'd trust any one of them with my life. But they're getting their information somewhere. Fleet movements, navigating the bay, the layout of Auradon. It has to be someone pretty high in rank. Damned peculiar.
These Maormer are far from home. As a young lad, I heard many a tale of the Piandanian pirates. I assumed they were apocryphal, dreamed up to frighten children. I was wrong. They're every bit as bloodthirsty as the stories would have us believe. Ask anything you'd like. You've done more than enough for us already. My father was a sailor, and my grandfather before him. My ancestral home was full of Maormer war trophies. Let's just say, my family has had their fair share of run-ins with the Sea Elves. Truth? I get terribly seasick. So much for tradition, eh?
Thought I might make it to Volkal Guard, but I just couldn't go any further. I'm not going anywhere. Go ahead. We were practicing stealth techniques on the beach. They came out of nowhere, rushed us. They cut down half the troop before we could blink. By the skin of our teeth. Legionary Tanaka and I were both wounded. We obviously didn't make it very far. I think Legionary Artaste may have gotten out alive, though.
Legionary Tanaka's in bad shape, but he'll pull through. Ask away. Captain Siranya is a mentor to us all. She's one of the finest scouts in Tamriel. She personally created all of the most commonly used maps across the continent.
Thank you for helping us.
You have the necessary ingredients to make Tildur's fire flask? Excellent. I've been watching the Maormer come and go from the lighthouse, and discovered how they get past the ward on the door. The Maormer carry a magical rune that dispels the ward long enough to gain entry. Steal a rune from one of their patrols near the lighthouse. Use it to dispel the ward, and you're in. You need to hurry. They're nearly ready to signal their fleet. Simple until the lighthouse begins to burn. You won't be able to come out the way you went in, and you can't sprout wings and fly away. Take this teleport scroll. It will transport you back to the rendezvous point at Skylight Beach.